Ret, Ret League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 169. Available now. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched The Smashing Machine. It's a new biographical drama starring The Rock, Emily Blunt, Ryan Bader, Bas Rutten, and it is directed by Benny Safdie, who co-directed Good Time, who co-directed Uncut Gems. This is a window into the life of MMA fighter, extreme fighter, Mark Kerr. It's a character study. And as soon as I heard The Rock was going to be in a drama, automatically went toward the top of my most anticipated list. Although, if y'all, I know the receipts are on the channel, it's not in my most anticipated video. I was going to include it, but I leaned on nostalgia, Happy Gilmore 2. But I was, without question, more hyped, more excited, anticipating this more. Like, The Rock got prosthetics on. He got, like fake hair. He covered up his tattoos. Bro, when The Rock covers up his tattoos, he is taking this serious. And I can confirm, in my opinion, the best The Rock has ever been in a movie. I love Pain and Gain. I love Snitch. I love Faster. Like The Rock has chops. The narrative lately, especially since Peacemaker Season 2 started, is that John Cena is a better wrestler turned actor than The Rock. Absolutely, unequivocally untrue, in my opinion. John Cena is doing his thing in Peacemaker. He's great. He's not a better actor than Dwayne Johnson. And I feel like I have paid attention. I have been a fan of The Rock since at least SummerSlam 1998. Ladder match against Triple H. You can probably find me saying this shit time and time again on this channel. So like movies, wrestling, I've kept an ear to what he's doing. And respectfully, The Rock has an ego. I don't think Dave Bautista being called the best wrestler turned actor ever sits well with him. It's all up for debate. It's all an opinion. I prefer Bautista, but I have always had a respect for The Rock. Fast Five, him being in Fast Five, playing Luke Hobbs in Fast Five, plus the heist element, completely turned that franchise into what it is today. 10 movies deep and one spinoff with him. But he got into, and I'm telling you, like I said, Fast Five, Snitch, Faster, Pain and Gain, the 2 Jumanji sequels. He's flexing chops, showing range, and because he plays like a different variation of the same character in a lot of different movies, he gets this like this hassle, this disrespect that he can't act. Completely bogus. If you watch this and you're not impressed with his performance in the movie, that's on you, because he gives this role 2,000%. Like, just again with the prosthetics, different little voice inflections and mannerisms. The Rock deserves a nomination, but he's again used to be a wrestler. It's about a sport. He might get snubbed, but him and Emily Blunt and damn near Benny Safdie all deserve award season praise. Emily Blunt, great. I think it will go so understated, her performance in this movie. She is, like, her character, I don't know about the person that she is portraying. I don't know about the real life, whatever. The character in this movie was so toxic, so inconsiderate, like such a tumor to this guy's professional career. And like there's just so many scenes where he's going through things. They are toxic for each other. They don't understand each other, and there's such a miscommunication, but she comes off so inconsiderate. And there will just be ripple effects of something domestic that ooze into a professional light. And I felt for the aftermath of it all. This character, Mark Kerr, the real guy, he was a UFC, MMA, extreme fighting, like, beat your ass, got his ass beat. And if the stories are true, no punches were pulled in filming either. Like, it's a brutal sport. It's a graphic, bloody, violent sport, and it's all depicted. I think like there was a documentary. HBO did a documentary on this dude like 25 years ago. And I'm to my understanding, this movie is just a theatrical, Hollywoodized version of that documentary. It's start to finish, nonstop interesting. The whole thing is interesting. And it's like it's shot in a way that kind of feels documentary made, in a way. Like the way it's shot feels like it has a real grit to it. Watching this dude, watching his personal struggles, what he goes through. Like, I thought there were gonna be more matches, more fights in the movie, but it's like I said, it's kind of just like a personal character study of a fighter. Like his personal struggles, what he goes through, is like half him and an internal demon that it feels like he's battling, and the other half is him trying to get right. But there being something in his life that is kind of keeping him from fully achieving freedom, I think. I really love I really love this movie, start to finish. One of my favorite movies all year. With all that being said, I will say that in my opinion, the Smashing Machine was almost dope as fuck. The fourth quarter started off with a fucking banger. Have you seen Smashing Machine, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I just put up a third quarter, top 3 third quarter movies of 2025 video, a review for Strangers Chapter 2, a review for One Battle After Another. The weekend before that, I watched A Big Bold Beautiful Journey, I think. Next weekend, the plan is to watch and review Marvel Zombies and Tron Ares and hopefully Roofman. The weekend after that, hopefully review, well, Peacemaker Season 2 review, hopefully a Good Fortune review, definitely a Black Phone 2 review. Rec League Podcast, we recently did a fourth quarter preview. October, November, December. Upcoming on the podcast, I'll get back to you. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me? Watch these credits. Peace.